Hello everyone. So this is Krissa, and I am kicking off a my first of Sims 4 uh, building, I guess, building tutorials, tips, tricks, speed builds, etc. So the first one I'm going to do today is actually going to be for a the child of one of my founders, who currently is a young adult in college living in Willow Creek, if it would load. Um, Little Gary Felton. So he's the oldest of 9 children. They actually, Grim Reaper came and took one, so actually now it's only down to 8 kids in that household. But thanks to mods, the family just got blessed with, surprise, quadruplets. And he's halfway through his college degree, and quite frankly, he's just done. He's done. He's done helping mom and dad change diapers. So he's gonna move out, and he's gonna go to a happy little place over in Newcrest. It's a nice little developing community. There's not really anyone really here yet, but I'm sure that will change. So we're gonna pop over to Hillside Highlands, and we're gonna make a nice little home for this poor little fella, who, just bless his heart, comes from a slam pack bam home that insanity just never ends. I mean, that household is the most chaotic thing I've ever seen. So, but it's fun and I dig it. And he's technically, I guess I'm not supposed to move him out because he's supposed to be my the heir to my legacy. But Homeboy needs a break, so we're gonna give Homeboy a break for just a little bit till he maybe finishes college, and I might send him back for another degree because I'm in college right now, and I'm a glutton for punishment. Now, if I have to suffer, so do my Sims. So let's see. So here we are at Hillside Highlands. It's just nothing special, just it's a 30 by 20 empty lot. So we're gonna give little Gary a nice little foundation for just a nice little starter home. His parents are loaded, so honestly, it might end up being fancy because he's got mommy and daddy's money. That's what he's got. He's got mommy and daddy's money to finance this whole expenditure. Must be nice. My Sims live way better than I do. But anywho, so normally we're gonna just be building a 1-story home today. But that's actually normally not what I normally build. So when I was growing up, I had a 2-story home, and I actually currently live in a 2-story townhouse. But I mean, I've lived in a couple 1-story homes here and there, but in general, it's what I'm used to. Is just, I guess, yeah, that's just my force of habit kind of thing. So I tend to build 2-story homes when I'm building in The Sims. However, as we all know, anyone who plays a lot of The Sims knows that it can be difficult when you have a bunch of Sims. And while he's gonna be single dude, I don't want to overdo it. So we're gonna have a nice little front porch and a nice little back porch. So also I have a bunch of mods, and Gary, thanks to Healthcare Redux, has diabetes. So he is. I try to get this man really into eating healthy, because it helps for this to not be this great big mess of side effects and stuff and giving me all kinds of icky moodlets and yada yada. So anyway, so I tried to get him into cooking, and I was actually pretty successful in that. But then Homeboy went off to college, and he gained that freshman 20. So we are going to back that up one. But we are going to give him a nice little gardening space, I think, because that way he can garden, he can be healthy, he can be happy. Be healthy, be happy. Where does that come from? Okay. Oh, from the Cheerios commercial. Welcome to my stream, y'all. That's all I can say. Expect the unexpected. Okay, so we've got a nice little backyard foundation, excuse me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're really, for this one, you know, I'm really not doing anything fancy. I'm really not trying to blow all y'all away. I'm really not. That can come later. So we're just gonna do a nice little simple roof. It's a shame that that didn't work. So we're going to bring that in, bring that down just a little, because we don't want that to be showing any. And then I'm actually going to copy that, bring it right around here. And that wasn't really originally the plan, but we're going to give him a nice little covered porch because why not? Why not? Roofing is so hard. I will say I miss the otter roofs that were the most beautiful invention of Sims 2 and 3. I played some Sims 2. I was a little young for it. I actually had to sneak around my parents to be able to play it because my mother wanted to veto it, and I didn't feel like listening to that veto. Don't be like me, kids. But so, anywho's, that's not connected. I will live with that. I will live with that for now. Okay. So now we've got the outside. And you know what? I actually, no, I can't live with that. I don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna just have a covered porch in the back. That's fine. It is what it is. And they can just live with that. Such a lovely landlord. They'll just live with that. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Story of my life. Okay, so anywho, we are going to come back here. Do some nice fencing, a little bit different than what we have going on in the back. And I really like, of all the stairs we have, and I have also a lot of CC, and I'm going to try and not use any, but I do have it. I like the wood grain stairs that have like the wood texture. Like this, I think it's really pretty. And it also kind of looks like what I grew up with. And, you know, I think a lot of the times we tend to, I don't know if everyone else does this, I guess, but I know at least I tend to emulate what I see, what I saw, what I grew up with, yada yada, so forth. There we go. I would use that door, but I'm going to try and do limited limited CC, at least for these builds, and I mean, I can always go back and do it later, that's fine. I do wish we had a lot more doors that like looked like front doors, like legitimate front doors, and not just like, I mean, because it seems sometimes like we have glass doors or French doors, and then we just have wooden plain doors, which I guess, I mean, really, I guess that's what most people have, but I grew up with doors like that. So for me, it just feels weird to use like a simple two-panel door for a front door. I just, maybe it's just me. It could totally just be me. Um, okay, we're gonna use this. We're gonna put that bad boy right here. Because, and I will get to, why is that not going away? There we go. I see a lot of people do this where they put like their color palette here, and I like that idea. It's not something I'm really used to doing, but I'm gonna give it a try. So you know, Gary is he's a simple dude. He's a simple dude. So I think we're going to try maybe the browns and see if maybe we can find some siding that I like that works, and maybe just go with that. I like this green, and I think actually, you know what? I think that actually would go really well together. Those two go really well. I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this outside covered. I will add columns in just a little bit. I'm not quite there yet. Make sure I got all my bases covered, because, you know, as soon as I say, oh, I got this, I most assuredly will not, in fact, have this. Okay. Goodbye, grid. So I think we're going to let it be there, but we are going to do a, I guess you would say, a false brick there and a false brick here. Just right there, and we'll pop some columns on there to make us feel better. And maybe do some, I don't like that. Alright, well we'll just leave it in the one for right now, and I can always, you know, always good thing, you can always change it if you don't like it. We do, however, need some foundation trim. So let's see, what do we want to do? Do we want to be simple again? We could do that. That looks, nope. That's not as bad. What if, ooh, nope, we're not doing black. I do not like the look of that at all. And I don't really want to mix brick with, see, my thing with, I like these brick foundations, but I wish that they came with different colored brick. I mean, I know we have these, but like, I don't care for that, and I really wish it would be like different colors of the bricks. So I think we might actually just perhaps do this. That's not altogether bad, actually. It doesn't look bad. I might come back and tweak that. But for right now, it's at least it's on there. It's on there and it's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go on to Windows. And I actually really like the octopanes. I know they're really like basic, but also again, we are going for simple here. So I want to do sorry, I had some mouse controls issues. There we go. I don't know what was up with my mouse controls, but anywho. So we've got that. think we might do a couple of them right here. We'll have a door back here as well, as far as like for access to the backyard. And for that, we might just let that be for right now, because I'm gonna see if I really like these. Like, I really like these. But I think actually I'm gonna use the ones from cats and dogs. And that's gonna be our living room. And I am a psycho for symmetry. So we're going to really enjoy ourselves here. And this actually really has turned out to be a pretty decent sized house. Yes, I just wanted to check my how things look. Okay, so we're going to do... now, he doesn't have any children, and he might just... like I said, I've got a lot of mods. So chances are he's going to have this house and then maybe use as like a vacay house or something. But so anyway, for right now, this is going to be the... let's see. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to alright, and we're going to do this. So here's going to be his bedroom. Thank you. Here's going to be his bedroom. So we're actually going to end up moving some stuff. So we're going to move that there. So it's not going to be quite as symmetrical as like my ADHD self really, really likes. But it's okay. We're also going to copy that door because that is... you know what? I don't want to do that, actually. I'm going to do a nice, lovely... I love this cats and dogs door. Normally, if I make a garage, even though there's no point in a garage in The Sims, but when I make a garage, I normally have this leading out to the garage because it has that garage door look. I don't know how to explain that better. I really don't. Anywho, but it does, and y'all know I'm right. You know I am. So okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Kitchen. And then living, dining, I think that will work. Okay, so I also am not, I don't know, 90s baby. Again, we tend to make what we experienced as kids, I think. And I did not grow up in a open floor plan house. And it's not my favorite of things. It feels too open. I like the separation. But anywho's, so I'm not gonna close it completely off because, again, like I said, this guy, he has daddy's money, so it's not something where I think it would be really realistic to go, oh well, here's your 1980s house or something like that. Although I don't know. I mean, I guess I could be wrong. But let's go ahead and We are going to give Gary a closet because one, I know that people think that closets are just like really not necessary, and they're not really wrong. But Gary is also, he's gay, and he's very dressy as a like very very, I don't want to say flamboyant because that's not the right term. But he's very showy. He likes his clothes. He likes he's fancy, which is not a bad thing. I mean, you go you. Um, but so this here is going to be his walk-in closet. Um, because you know what I mean. Like as a female, I want a walk-in closet, and since I can't have one, I'm gonna make sure my Sims got what they want. That's just how this rolls. It is 100%. All right, so we're gonna go back here. We're gonna throw some doors up in this. We're gonna throw some doors up in here. Door, door, door. We're just adorable, and that was dorky. Sorry. And we're gonna throw a nice little archway. Make sure this isn't a nope. Okay. I was like, let me make sure it's not CC because I've got a lot of CC archways too. Okay, so we're gonna have this, and somewhere in here, I think actually right here, in fact, I'm gonna make a little laundry room, because dude needs to be doing his laundry. You know, mommy and daddy aren't here to do it no more. So dude, you got to do your own laundry, man. You got it. And in fact, what I might do is decrease that walk-in closet a little and make it like a half bath laundry because that sounds a little bit better, I think, to me, maybe. It does decrease the space a little, I think, but I actually might. Well, I could do that because I forget sometimes you can stack your dryers and washers in this game. So, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll put another door here. I don't know, actually, I might not do that. That's a lot of doors in one bedroom. Okay, so let's try this again. Alright, so here's your bathroom. Let me go ahead and wham bam, thank you ma'am, here's bathroom. This is going to be a one bed, 2 bath. Actually, I know I said I was going to work on the bathroom, but I want to actually go ahead and work on the kitchen because kitchens are some of my favorites. So he does have daddy's money, but daddy's got a lot of babies. So we're not trying to give him like the most updated of appliances. So he's going to have some older fridges, you know, with this being a starter home like it's supposed to be. It might help actually, in fact, because this way at least, you know, you can go, oh well, you know, I don't know how to fix anything. Well, actually, when something breaks now Gary, you get to learn. You get to fix it because the house he's in now is hoity-toity. We'll put it that way. It's hoity-toity, and you can always kind of tell when that you know that ever like nothing breaks in this house. Nothing breaks in this house. I wish that's how my house worked. But we are going to give him some more standard than normal cabinets because I mean, homeboy got money, and he's got. I mean, I've got mods where so he actually has. I believe right now it's where he's got a full-time job or a job on the weekends, excuse me, and he's got a night job, and so I mean, like he's he doing alright for himself. So it's not like oh he's in dire straits. I feel that though. So we're also going to give him this nice little bit of a counter space because who doesn't like that? I need to get rid of that grid. I keep forgetting about getting rid of the grid. And let's do, now look, I'm from America. I know kind of how this goes. That is CC. That is CC. There's one that is not CC. I guess I could filter this, but I'm not doing that. So I know normally Americans like to have their sinks over by the windows, which actually I like. Do I like that still? Yes, I still like that. Okay, so it's fine. We'll leave that. Now the townhouse I'm living in now is a very, how do I put that politely? A very standard townhouse. Why are all these marked as CC? I probably got CC colors on them. Honestly, it's fine. Anywho, so we're gonna go ahead and just, no, but there's camera counters. Did they not? Rose Hill. Sorry, y'all. 1 minute. Okay, well, I guess I was wrong. They don't come with cabinets. I really, really thought they did, but okay. Well, at least I have the matching gray chairs. So I'm giving him 3, really, because, like, in this family, they're all really close. And so I figure, you know, they might want to, I also really like this style, even though it's not something I would ever have in, like, my own house. I do like the style, so we're gonna do a couple things, like a couple mirrors and things like that. But I figure that with the extra bar stools, that mom and dad might want to come over and see this new house of his that, you know, mommy and daddy bought with mommy and daddy's money. But, you know, we ain't finna talk about that because money is, you know, shared money is shared money. It'd be right. Actually, while I like the idea of that, we're gonna take care of that being the little nook. Because since he is in college, I feel like this would be one of those things that you would have where, like, you would have your book bag on top of it and maybe your keys and things like that. And with that, we're going to go ahead and also do this because he's not like an avid gamer or anything, but he plays. I mean, you know, we got to do something to de-stress. Got to do something to de-stress. I say as like I do nothing to de-stress. Sorry, humor. I can't help it. So currently his bedroom, I guess I could have pulled it up, but it's in like blacks and yellows and silvers. And he is a big fan of that kind of colors. So I think we actually might just stay with this black here. Because I believe what we'll do is, let's see here. I don't think I put an alarm in that kitchen, did I? I did not. Well, for a starter home also, I mean, I feel like as much as I might not like that we don't have cabinets, like I feel like it's fine. You feel me? So, and since I have seasons, we're going to go ahead and pop this little bad boy right here. I was going to put it over there behind the door, but I don't think you would want that, like, right there by the door, per se, because then you just, if you're like me, you'd slam into it all the time. So let's go ahead and give him a microwave, too, because even though, yeah, we're trying to be healthy, I know how much of a struggle that is. And so we're going to assume that, first of all, he's going to have a microwave, and second of all, he's going to live on caffeination because I do. And again, if I got a struggle, so to speak. Wow, that's a way to feel. Okay. So let's do. I really don't like giving young adults single beds. There's something about it that, I mean, I know you're single, but like, gosh, grow up a little bit, why don't you? So why don't we do this instead? We'll do the high school years, and we'll do the black one, the black patterned one. That's not bad. So let's get you a bedside table because you're gonna need an alarm clock. Because if you don't have an alarm clock, you ain't gonna wake up. You feel me? Like it's not happening. So, and it's funny because he like that I've gotten his style to where like his favorite color is like the black and the blues, because you would think with that he would just be like this really I don't know, emo depressy kind of dude, and he's not. Like, Gary be cheerful. Gary be so cheerful. Sometimes even I'm like, yo, could we tone it down a notch, please, and thank you. I don't like that light there. I like the idea of that light there, but I don't actually like that light there. Okay, I need to figure out, I might do a actual dining room table right there. But for right now, let's actually just get some light in here and focus on that for now. And I'm sorry I'm so spastic. That'll be a wonderful feature of this. Okay, so we're going to go to some nice, lovely ceiling lights. And I have a bad habit of just putting a bunch of these because they have such good lighting. But we're going to instead, I really don't care for that one. I don't know what it is about it. I'm not a fan. But I do really like these from the Growing Together family pack. So we're going to do a couple of these, I think. They're not terribly outdated in the way of creating things. So let's do that. So we have that, and then I don't know why, but when I think of laundry rooms, I think of always just like this one single light. So we're gonna pop that right there for that. And then for his walk-in closet, we're just gonna do one of these because it's simple. It's kind of, not overstated, not understated. It's just right where you want to be with states. And we're gonna put it in the bathroom too. But then for the kitchen, we're actually gonna do some, I don't remember what you call it, track lighting? Is that what it is? Yes, track lighting. There we go. Okay, I can live with that. Make sure that there's nothing else I'd rather have right there. Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright, so. And I am, however, going to move this so that it's over here, because that actually makes a lot more sense. I try to let things make sense. And now we're going to get some flooring in here, because I think if I have flooring, I can figure out exactly how I want this to look when it comes to like the aesthetic of it. And that's going to be really hard to get like flooring and stuff in, because I really have a habit of using my CC flooring because I enjoy how it looks. But so, okay, so we're going to go with, why don't we go with a light blue? Like, that's a really calming, really pretty color, and just kind of bathe the majority of the house in it. Give him maybe a different color, like a, I don't know what color you call that, taupe, I guess, maybe, for his laundry room and his walk-in closet. And then why don't we do like a darker blue for his bedroom? Um, so we'll start with that, and then let's go ahead and get to flooring, and we're just going to do some wood flooring, I think, with the majority of this. See, I've got so many different colors of just the standard ones, but I do not care for that flooring, surprisingly. At least not with this house. So I think we're just going to do this one, which comes from Cats and Dogs. I love the swatches that came with Cats and Dogs. They're really, I don't want to say natural, but they're really bright. They're really, really pretty. I also like that one for the outside, and I'm not really sure why. Actually, that looks really good in there, so I might just do that, y'all. That actually matches that blue pretty well. So why don't I do that? Yeah. Yeah, I like that actually a lot. So we'll do that, and then we'll do actual tile, I believe, for the other two rooms. So why don't we do white tile for the half bath and the actual bath. And then I don't really want to do tile for the full bath, the kitchen, I mean, but I might just do it for right now, just to see how I feel about it. That's not bad. I mean, like if it's my own house, I wouldn't want that necessarily, but it's not bad. Okay, we'll leave it for right now. If I change it later, I change it later. Oh, I forgot about the putting wallpaper in there. However, I don't really want wallpaper or paint in that bathroom. And I don't want to do another blue. I think another blue would be too much. So since we're saying this is kind of a little bit of an older house, we're gonna just maybe, no, that makes that way too dated. Even I can't do that. Okay, so why don't we do, that's kind of too much, I think. Well, we'll just paint it. Paint is fine. Paint is good. Paint is fine. I said I didn't want to do another blue, and I'm sticking to that. I am. Yellow's a pretty color, kinda. Yellow, or this, I guess that's a pink. You know what? I like the pink. I like the pink. However, I don't like the pink with that tile. So we are going to we're going to give little Gary a bit of an update with tile, I think. There we go. That doesn't look quite as grody, I think. And we'll go ahead, since we're being nice, we'll do that side too. Okay, so we have that. So for right now, I think I need to go back and fix where yep, need to fix that. Okay, no big. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this bathroom. Because I said a while ago I was going to do it, and I just never did. So, like I said, this is, the house is fine, it's operational, but we're not looking over here for, like, the greatest of the great. So, let's do that. And then we will put we will put this one in. Yeah, we'll put this one in. That's fine. Or no, you know what? Well, I should have put that one in over there. But we'll fix that. We'll fix it. It's fine. Everything can be fixed. So what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna do this. So this one is gonna go over here. You know what? No, it's not. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do a double vanity there because I like double vanities. I have no idea what it feels like to have one, but I like them. So we're gonna do this. 1, 2. And then we're gonna get, that way we have room for some clutter, honestly, like that's mainly why I'm doing that. And then we're gonna put the bath sink over here. And then we're gonna do, because this kind of is gonna like double as like a mud room. So actually that needs to be flipped there. There we go. That way we have space here for that washer and dryer to go. In fact, let me go ahead because I will not remember if I do not go ahead and do it. I can't tell you how many Sims people I have left with hampers but no washer dryer because I'm just special that way. I'm special. We're going to, again, just give medium quality appliances and stuff. So there's that. And then I want to give him a shower bath combo. Because life be stressful and sometimes we need to just relax and do a shower bath and, you know, just soak. There we go. Okay. And honestly, that looks pretty much about as stereotypically, well, Americanized bathroom as it can pretty much get. We are going to do, though, I don't like that. See, I like this one, and I know it's CC, and I'm not gonna actually put it here, but this is what I grew up with being used to as a, like, as a mirror in the bathroom, and I really wish this is what we had in game. Like that would be nice. And I know that I've already used that once, and I really don't want to use it again, but maybe I'll just use that. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine anyway. Okay, so at least you have a medicine cabinet at that point, so that's not bad. I might put some shelving right here, honestly, because outside of this, like I said, I've got healthcare redux, so therefore I've got a bunch of medicines and stuff that I normally keep on like the wall, and that's not a bad place to have that. Okay, let's see here. So we're gonna put some clutter up here on this bad boy. I always be forgetting these light switches. But I think if I could actually remember them, like, it would be, like, you know, great. I mean, it adds, like, you know, another 20 bucks to your, and there's only one light in here, so I only need the one. But, you know, it adds a little bit of money as far as your budget. Speaking of, where are we at? 27,000. Okay, so he'll be taking a little loan out, but that's fine. It'll be fine. Alright, get some toothbrushes here. Have you some towels. Might bring those toothbrushes up back here. That way it's not like, you know, hiding, because you don't want to hide your toothbrushes. At least I don't, anyway. And let's see, let's give you some toilet paper because you might want to take care of business. Maybe. Yeah, who knows? Um, we're gonna also pop over here. Didn't realize it didn't stay. Oh, well, live and learn. Okay, anyway, you know what? That'll be fine. That's base game racks. That'll be fine. That I will make that work. Um, so we're also gonna do, I kind of don't mind that, but I think I might just go with a very plain, because if we're thinking this is gonna be like, oh well, you know, first time ever living outside of home, then you're really not gonna have anything fancy smancy. And on that note, let me remember to put one in here. I've seen people do this, and I was just amazed because I really had never thought about it, that you would want to have a ring. Normally, though, I've seen people put this one a lot, which makes a lot more sense. But this will be fine. This is, you know, this is as good of a hand towel as you can get, really. So it'll be fine. And we're gonna just do. I like things matchy matchy, and you know what? He's fabulous, so he's gonna like things matchy matchy too. I got you, bro. I got you. So we're gonna do this. I don't think that'll block anything. If it does, I will fix it. If it does, I'll fix it. There we go. You got some laundry. I guess I could. Be like super uber duper nice. And put a mirror in this room. There we go. Trying to get it so it doesn't clip. Okay, there you are. I've always seen that in like secondary bathrooms, like I mean, like in my townhouse, getting to the paper towel roll toilet paper roll is just horrible. So I'm sorry, Gary, but we are gonna do that here. I apologize, but that's gonna be a pain in your, well, pain in your butt to get to. I'm sorry, it's corny. I can't help it. Um, so everything's really basic. We will get to details in just a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get the living room sorted. Let's see here. So I didn't really expect for this to have so many inspirationals with cat and dog, but the cat and dog stuff, like, it's really nice. You know, it's really nice, and it's kind of like this warm, cozy feeling. So that is what we're doing today. And as far as couches go, I kind of like that because, like, it's got some blue, it's got some yellow, although that actually doesn't look too bad with the gray undertones. So we actually, why don't we do that? We'll do that, and then maybe we'll do another one, because let's see, do we want to do that? Yeah, we might do that because then we need to have, so we need to get a coffee table. And I think for that, you know, I actually haven't used this one in anything yet. But I think maybe instead I want to go with this one, the mid-century. So we'll do that. And I want to give them a TV, but I think I actually just want to maybe rearrange this a little bit. So let me see. Have that there. Size that down one. And for a TV, I know that with me at least, with how my college is going, that a lot of it is kind of, what kind of stuff can I use that is a multi-purpose kind of, you know, the more purposes that one piece of furniture has, the better off I am. So I think we're actually might just go with this. And let's see, what about some single chairs perhaps? That's not bad. That actually might go a little bit better though with there we go. So we have that now. So we got plenty of room to lounge, plenty of room to chill. We have a end table that we can put right here, as well as a little table here as well. Actually, we're going to take that one off and we're going to do this one because I like the look of that better. It kind of fits a little bit better, I think at least. So I think we're just going to do this one, the weathered night table. We're going to put it like this, so that way, like if you, per se, sorry y'all, had something in the drawers, you would get to them. So we're going to do that, and we'll put a light in. And we might actually go ahead and put one over here too. So that's our living room. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not quite our living room yet. And again, ignore all my CC. So we've got, I don't know why we can't just have like normal curtains in The Sims. I don't know why it's just so hard for them to give us normal curtains. But for right now, we're just gonna do white, just white. It's fine. It'll be fine. You know, honestly, like in my college days, it's sometimes it's impressive that I have curtains at all. That was kind of sad, but it's fine. You know what? We speak truth here. That's what we do. We speak the truth. However, in here, I don't think that you actually would really want a lot of light, so we're going to do these. Actually kind of made it brighter. And then we're going to go for blinds in this room, I believe. Because, I mean, if you're changing and being fabulous, I don't think you necessarily want them to always be open, but you don't want them to always really be closed either. So we might do that, and then, let me see. Yeah, we'll just do a couple of those, it's fine. Okay, we still have this area, which I'm gonna go ahead and put in like maybe a bar and a dining room. Like a little bar. Let's see. We'll put this one in. There we go. Little bar. And just take those from there. And then we'll just do, just like a nice normal table, so that if dude wants to bring family whamly or whatever here, he's got some space for it. Again with cats and dogs, because I guess I'm just obsessed today. I'm not normally like this, but you know what? It's fine. I am, however, going to move that over like that so that I can do this. However, we really don't need that many sitting here, so I might just that way. I can leave that, actually. Didn't mean to delete that then, but there we go. And in fact, because I did that, I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I like it better that way. I think it looks a lot more streamlined. Maybe. Well, let me see. That's not bad, though. I mean, I could always do that. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to do this. This is kind of a unique-ish situation to do, but we're going to do what I see people do, and also we'll just do that. I'm going to use the C9 buttons and the Alt to just kind of move these like they're stacked. Not very well stacked either, honestly. I'm gonna delete that and just redo it. Because I don't know how everyone else does things, but like my family, when at least when I was growing up anyway, when we had too many chairs, we would just pop. Technically, we would put those upside down, and I do have the tool mod, but I'm not very good at the tool mod, so we're gonna just not do that. And as a matter of fact, we are then also going to I'm trying to find a nice plant that we could, in theory, put here, because like my family growing up, we would use this kind of thing for just like storage, basically. There we go. So now it sits on there, and yes, it looks weird, but you know what? Also, I don't really know how the routing issues are going to go. So that this way at least it prevents Sims from trying to sit here. Because I don't feel like dealing with that, frankly. Just to be honest with you. I really don't. Okay, so this is not bad. I mean, it's a little, maybe a little more, streamlined per se than I would really like it to be, but that's not bad. Okay, so we'll do that for right now at least. And I literally just fixed that problem. Sorry, y'all. Now let's get some clutter up in here because this house looks way too clean to belong to a college dude. Looking here. Well, there's your CC though. So, no, we won't, as a matter of fact. Now, we're going to say maybe that's maybe extra school supplies, you think? And then let's see what else we can find. Why don't I go down here to the, what is that silly little pack? It's the little odds and ends. Everyday clutter, that's it. And why don't we pop bathroom clutter while we're at it, because why not? I might as well. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And why don't we also see about, we'll put that in here for later use. There we go, phone and keys, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and put this up here. And give our boy a hat. And that, because you know what, when you're thinking in like your spare time, you're always going to be wanting to be writing things down and trying to make sure you actually remember them. There's another little caddy. Let's see, I always forget about these silly rugs. And I really kind of wish we had some more swatches, but I mean, I guess that's something we could always fix ourselves. Shouldn't have to, but I guess it is something we could fix. There we go. Okay, I think that's better. Might be too much white, but we don't really have... Well, I guess that's not bad. There we go. So he's got some clutter in here now. He's all good. And then let me see here. We're going to also go ahead and take this opportunity to remember to put the light switches in to the rooms. And this is almost done, I think, actually, surprisingly. I mean, I haven't done landscaping yet, but in starter homes, I have a habit of not really putting much because I just, you know, if it's a starter home, I really just don't know if I really see the point. But I guess I probably should if we're going to give Homeboy a garden out here like I said we would. So let's see. So let's extend that fence one. Cool. Okay, now. And I know that we noticed that I am not putting really anything into his bedroom, but mostly that is because it is for him. That I want to like bring in the stuff that he's had, you know, like that's in his actual home, I guess you could say. The stuff that I know that he's bringing in with him when he buys this house. So I don't see a giant reason in going ahead and decorating that part, I guess. I mean, I guess I probably should, but I'm not going to. This is one of those things, and I don't say it often, but I miss in Sims 2 when we would put this kind of thing out and it would overgrow where you could actually fix it. You know, you'd have to manicure your lawn, stuff like that. I do kind of miss that detail. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's see here. We're gonna do just a couple little, just a little spot, little plot of, well, I say little, and then it's gonna take up like the whole backyard, and that's fine. That's fine. So we've got that. And we might actually go ahead and, just so he has more options, go ahead and give him a grill and an outdoor table. Because that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah. Give him a couple little options to do things with. And again, mommy and daddy's money, so we are going to just nice expensive grill. Let's say that you know, that's probably what like they gave him as a homecoming present. 100%. That is what I theorize. During days that he's not so blasted, you know, slammed with school, we'll let him just chill. He can just chill for a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, right? We all gotta have our relaxation. And then again, cats and dogs, what a surprise, y'all. What a surprise. I know y'all didn't see that coming. Alright, so we got that. Make sure we don't forget an outdoor, and I don't think I have an indoor garbage can either. Oopsie. So, okay. Outdoor. So we got those. let's go ahead and super simple. And we're going to go back here and maybe do just a little bit of well, honestly, I know this isn't really realistic, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It is 100% fine. See if I'm missing anything. Oh, right, his closet. I guess we do kind of need to, do some specialties with that. Alright, let's see here. Let me see what we have here. Alright, I'll go ahead and give him a dresser here. Dark gray, because that doesn't look bad. And then here we can do this. Where is... There it is, free home decorator. Okay. So, I do wish we had more things like this, but as we do not, we're just going to deal with what we have, because sometimes that's all you can do. I forgot about that being a thing. So, what we're actually going to do is there we go. Okay. Alright, that's better. And then let's do that. And perhaps even where is the one I am looking for? There, we'll do a little tiny mirror right there. And we'll just do this right here. Okay, and so now it's time to fill all this up. So we have hanging clothes that can go here. And let's see. We've got some shoes here and here. Good. Okay. So let's take off that filter. Alright, let's see here. And I'm just going to see if I can search like kind of clothes to see what we have. Sometimes, honestly, it's just cheaper. I mean, easier, cheaper. Well, I was actually going to go look for the coat rack too, so you know what, that works. Okay. There we are. That's not so bad. And then I think we're going to have just a hamper like right here. Right there. And for good measure, right there. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I kind of had said I wasn't going to do this, but I want to put some university clutter in here. So let me see what we have. Surprisingly, not that much. You would think that you would have a lot more. You know, you would. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Wow, I really didn't realize that it wasn't going to be like a whole bunch of like book bags and stuff. I guess I've never really. I like university, but I haven't really gone in depth with it. So, I guess maybe I should do that. Uh-huh. But let me see here. See if I can find a book bag because I know we have them. I'm just not sure what it's under, and I'm sure it's under clutter. In fact, yes, I do know what it's under. Surprisingly, I think. I hope. Clutter. There we go. Kids, clutter. Let's see here. So much CC. Oh my goodness. Found something else I can put in there at least. Here, let's make this a little bit easier. Okay. Okay, see that's better. Maybe a little better-ish. Better-ish. We can sort with better-ish. Okay, well, let's see. And that's not staying there. We're gonna put that up there. All right. Well, let me look. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. Thank you. Okay, I found it. It was in an odd little place for as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. We are, however, going to change that swatch to that. And Gary is very much one of those does it all, you know, winner, 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 blah, blah, blah. So, I'm just kind of assuming here that he probably has a whole bunch of awards. In fact, I'm almost positive that he does. So, and, college isn't college if you don't have a bulletin board to keep your life straight. So, okay. Didn't realize that would have to move like that, but that's fine because that gives plenty of room. I mean, plenty of room. gonna give a couple little hobby things, nothing big because I mean, you know, you're in school. You have more than enough. But this is the yoga mat, so we're gonna give him a nice little yoga mat. And I am also going to put this apparently I'm gonna put it right there. So, and I might just give him a little observatory on the front yard. However, that's going to go over here. That way it can be a nice clear night for you to see things out of. And he's not really an artistic fellow, although he was learning the guitar. And though I think he has one, you know, maybe like when he's paring things down to go move out on his own, maybe he sells it. So he's got to buy another one. At this point, we're up to 43,000. But his parents have money because I couldn't have afforded to move in here first time out of class. But anyway, we're gonna give him a little welcome mat, and then we're gonna be done, y'all. That didn't take too long. That wasn't too bad, right? And okay, look, don't laugh. Okay, don't laugh at me and my little, again, cats and dogs. But I like the little half welcome mats. We don't have very many of those. So you know what? There we go. Well, you know what? Actually, we're gonna finish it off just a little bit because it looks a bit unfinished. There we go. And I kind of like this shade of roof, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see what else they have. I think I actually do like that better, surprisingly. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Nice little house. Oh, let me move that. There we go. Nice little house for a little college student just kind of trying to, you know, do things on his own for the first time. Okay, cool. And we are done, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is Krissa, and I will see you guys next time. Feel free to leave comments down below or subscribe. Okay.